Good morning. So we've had a good sleep and we've woken up in Kota Kinabalu, so we're going to go out and head down to Chesterton Ferry Pier, get some breakfast and then see if we can get on a boat and go and see some of the islands off the coast of Borneo. Really excited, so let's go.
From Borneo ferry tours. This seems to be the one to go for. No idea why, but loads of people are queuing. And then we're going to go to the Sapi Island and then hopefully get a ticket for the coral flyer and get some breakfast.
If you wanna have me there, I know I'm like a walk in space. No matter how you talk with me, you never know what's up.
Onto the island of
Sapi.
We're going to go on the zip line.
Yep, coral flyer.
Coral flyer, and then we've just been looking at what's there as well, and there's all sorts of things you can do. We were thinking of maybe going for a swim as a free option, but you can also, is it sea walking?
Yep.
You can dive. We're just excited to be in the sea, to be honest. We're excited to go for a swim and cool down a bit in this heat. Yeah, it should be good.
But first we're going to eat breakfast because we're really hungry. And yeah, I doubt we'll do any of the diving and stuff because it's quite expensive. I really want to do the sea walking, but again I think it'll be expensive, so we probably won't do it, but we'll check it out. The good thing is there's lockers on Sapi apparently, so we can leave our bags and just go for a wander and just take maybe the GoPro. I'm also looking forward to trying to fly the drone if they'll let me, get some aerial shots of the islands. So we're just really excited. We haven't really felt like we've gotten into Borneo as such yet, just because we arrived yesterday afternoon and yeah, it takes a little while to get used to a place. So I think today is the day where we'll just suddenly feel like, oh yeah, amazing Borneo. Got our boat tickets, 60 Malaysian ringgit, which isn't actually that bad. Still quite expensive, but as much as we thought. But we missed the boat because we didn't know where to go after we got through security. So now we're just waiting for our boat to arrive. And then it's a 15-minute boat ride to Sapi Island. Should be nice in the breeze and the sunshine, and the sea is just a beautiful colour. It's just a perfect day. I don't know if you can hear this, but we're on the boat. Probably can't hear it, but pretty fast speed boat, and it's really cool. It's a really nice breeze, but it's so windy.
If you wanna have me there, I know I'm like a walk in space. No matter how you talk with me, you never know what's up. I don't even think I'm in my league.
So we're on Sapi now, and it's fair to say this is just paradise. It's absolutely holiday brochure perfect. So blue and beautiful and pretty.
But I'm so hypnotized by these feelings.
So we just had a really, really nice swim, snorkel, managed to get the drone out, give it a bit of a fly around. Hoping the shots are amazing. Claire got the GoPro in the water as well, so we'll see if we got some fish. And unfortunately, it's just started to rain on us on this beautiful tropical island. So we're probably just going to go and find some shelter and chill for a bit. Okay, so we're leaving the island now and on a boat back to the mainland, and then we're going to get some food because we're starving. Okay, so we're back on Kinabalu, Chesterton Point Pier. We luckily got on the right boat. We just kind of guessed and got on with a Chinese tour group, and they seemed to just adopt us as one of their own. So the boat we were on for some reason couldn't go, so they just said jump on the next boat with them, and we did, and now we're back safely. So all's good. We're hungry though, so we just ordered some food and some chicken and rice. And I think Claire's going to get a big carved coconut to drink out of. Just eating lunch and it's just started raining, like full heavy rain. It's pretty cool, just came out of nowhere. I'm sure it'll stop just as quickly as well. So the rain stopped, we hid in Starbucks for a bit while it was raining, and now we decided to walk back from the shopping mall. It's quite a long walk back to the hotel, but it's pleasant. And yeah, we're just kind of walking through the streets and seeing what's around. We just spotted a Waffle House, so Claire just went and checked that out.
They do cheese stuff as well. They've got like spag bol and stuff as well.
Oh, and they do spaghetti bolognese apparently, because that is what we come to Asia for. Cheap spaghetti bolognese. So yeah, to be fair, the cheap thing's quite good because Kota Kinabalu is expensive. Don't come here if you want a beer, because a small beer is about, well, it's 15 Malaysian ringgit, so that's £3 for a 330ml can of Carlsberg, which is nasty beer. So we're back at the hotel. I'm pretty tired actually. Plus you kind of come back into this room and you're like, I don't really want to spend any time here. But we're going to. We are exhausted. The air conditioning is on even though it takes hours to warm up. But yeah, we've got Game of Thrones downloaded, so I think we're going to spend a bit of time watching that, maybe have a nap, and then maybe go and get a waffle. So we watched Game of Thrones. We need the next one. Don't want to ruin it for anyone, although by the time you see this you may have already watched it. Yeah, so we're feeling a bit better now, and we're going to go out and try and find some food in Kota Kinabalu, where there's quite a lot of restaurants that we've noticed. So yeah, let's go and see what we can find.
So it's pretty wet.
Yeah,
and we didn't think it would be wet.
We came outside looking all happy and beautiful, and
we have an umbrella.
It is pissing down. It's raining so much. And our umbrella's so small, it doesn't cover both of us. So I'm trying to be nice and cover Claire's hair, but I'm not very good at it. We're still really wet.
Ah, you can't see the back of my hair. We're just really, really wet.
I'm half wet. Sucks. So, just to explain what we're doing, we found a restaurant before that we walked past, and it looked really, really good.
It had waffles.
It had waffles.
And it had meals.
And meals. Basically a restaurant. So, now we're walking trying to find it, but we're really disorientated because it's night time and it's dark and we can't see any landmarks and it's raining a lot.
Spoiled our adventure.
Nah, it's good.
Made our adventure better, sorry.
We'll find it. We'll find it. We're just going to be very wet when we get there and probably find out that it's closed.
Oh god.
So we gave up on the waffle restaurant because it's raining a lot. And we found a curry house, so we're having some, not curry actually. Claire's having sweet and sour chicken and I'm having some black pepper beef. So, looks good though, looks good. And it's quite close to our hotel, which is a bonus. What did you think of dinner?
Yeah.
No.
It was okay. But I don't want to go back.
Yeah. Why not?
I don't think we were welcome there.
So basically the guy came and took our order but didn't actually say anything. He just stood next to our table like,
Rest in bitch face.
and then we just assumed he was there to take our order, so we gave him the order and then he walked away and then the food came slowly. Food was fine, and then when we wanted to pay we asked the waitress and she's like yeah, so she shouted somebody over but nobody came, and then turned around and the guy was sitting on the table right behind me. So I turned around and he looked at me and was like, can we pay? He was like, yeah.
He laughed first.
And then laughed. And then brought the bill over and probably made up the prices on the spot because it was way more expensive than anything that was on the menu. So I don't recommend that place. And I can't remember the name of it to warn you off it, but it was awful.
Something curry house.
Yeah, something curry house. Anyway. We're back at the hotel and I've just discovered there's a really easy way to tell whether backpackers are staying in a room or not. I'll show you. There's shit everywhere.